You could remember that in my previous video, which many of you have watched, I share with you a sign that an Orisha is calling you. Now that you have been called by an Orisha, what you should do when an Orisha has chosen you and you want to properly become an Orisha practitioner. So in this video, I have a presentation for you which explains the points that you need to follow step by step. So I have 8 points for you and I've arranged them in a presentation form for you guys to understand properly. So that's exactly what I will be sharing with you in a couple of seconds. So, without wasting much of your time, let's get started.
So, what you should do when you have been chosen by an Orisha, spiritual guide. So, when you have been chosen by an Orisha, it's important to approach this experience with respect and understanding. So, as you know, that I always say this that Orisha practice is a practice that you should approach with respect and understanding. The understanding here is that a lot of people are coming into this practice and they don't want to learn. So it is very important for you to learn in order to have an understanding of the practice. So that is what that is talking about. So let's move forward. So, what are the things that you should do when you have been chosen by an Orisha? So, what should you do when you have been chosen by an Orisha? And that is exactly what this video is all about. So, let's go for it. So, here are some steps you might consider. So, the first thing you need to do is to seek guidance. That's the first thing you should do. So, how do you seek guidance? So the thing you need to do is to consult with a knowledgeable priest or priestess, babalawo or iyalorisha within the tradition. So you know we have different orishas, and you need to meet with the specific priest of the orisha that has chosen you, right? So if you want to learn more about how to know an orisha that is calling you or that is for you, you can watch my previous video on that at the end screen of this video. So seek guidance from a priest or priestess of that particular orisha that has chosen you. So when you seek guidance through a priest or priestess, they can help interpret the significance of your calling and guide your next steps. So this is one of the things that you should do. The number one on the list is to seek guidance. And when you meet with a priest or priestess, such a priest or priestess can help you interpret the significance of the calling and guide your steps, because it is something that is going to be a new experience for you. So you need the guidance of a priest or priestess. Let's move forward. Then the next step is to learn about the Orisha. So research the specific Orisha that has chosen you. You know, that is self-explanatory, that is straightforward. So you know how to do your research. We have internet, we have Google, we have YouTube, and do your findings about that very Orisha. You know, you may have been chosen by the Orisha, but you still need to learn, you still need to do your research about the specific Orisha. Then understand the attributes. You know, this is what you should research. The attributes of the Orisha, the stories, and the qualities they embody. Okay. So the next point, the next step is participate in rituals. Participate in rituals. So what you should do when you have been chosen by an Orisha. So one of the things you need to do is to now continue to participate in rituals. So engage in rituals and ceremonies that honor the Orisha. So we are talking about an Orisha that has chosen you. So this may include offerings. So when you're talking about rituals, it includes offerings, prayers, and community gatherings. So when you are participating in rituals, it has to do with offerings. Then when you are offering sacrifice to the Orisha, then you need to pray, and as well you need to join the community of the Orisha practitioners. So that is what that is talking about. Okay, so let's move forward. Then another point to know is to establish a relationship. So develop a personal relationship with the Orisha through meditation, prayer, and offerings. So this point is very, very crucial. You want to be spiritual, then you need to establish a relationship with the Orisha through meditation. So a lot of you do not understand the power of meditation. Meditation is very, very important and very crucial. It will help you to listen to the voice of the Orisha, and it will help you to be connected properly to the Orisha. Okay, so this will build your relationship with that very Orisha. Then pray through prayer and offerings, right? So this is how to establish a relationship with the Orisha that has chosen you. Then this can help you understand their guidance and influence in your life. So when you do that, when you develop that relationship with your Orisha, then it will help you to understand them properly. It will help you to understand the Orisha properly, right? Because you are going to continue to develop that spiritual power, that spiritual strength, okay, when you establish a proper relationship with your Orisha. Okay, so let's move forward. Then follow ethical practices. Ethical practices, you know what ethics means, adhere to the moral and ethical guidelines of the tradition. Okay, so because when you are an Orisha practitioner, you must abide by the morals, the ethical guidelines of the tradition, right? So maybe before you have an encounter with your Orisha, maybe there are some certain lifestyle that you live. Of course, when you are reconnected to your Orisha, you have to adhere to the moral, and the ethical guidelines of the tradition, the tradition of that very Orisha practice. Okay, so and that is what you will learn, through the guidance while you are learning the attributes of the Orisha, from a priest or priestess. Okay, then respect for the Orisha and the communities is paramount. So you have to respect the Orisha that has chosen you. You have to respect that Orisha and the community. The community, that means the practitioners, you have to respect them as well, so that you too can be honored and respected, right? So let's move forward. Then embrace your path. You have to embrace your path. So be open to the changes in your life that may come as a result of this calling. Like as I said, maybe the life you were living before, and you want to switch to be reconnected to your Orisha, then you have to embrace the path. You have to embrace the path. Don't say maybe, oh, this is too difficult for you, or oh, I can't do this anymore. So you have to be prepared for it, and you have to embrace it. So be open to the changes in your life, because a lot of things will start happening. Your lifestyle will change, everything will change, how you eat, how you dress, everything will change. So you have to be open to the changes in your life that may come as a result of this calling. Okay, so you may feel compelled to take on new responsibilities or roles within your community. Okay, so if now that an Orisha has chosen you, then you must feel that sense of responsibility. You must be ready to embrace the path. So you may feel compelled. You are going to feel compelled to take on new responsibilities, because there are so many things that will be given to you, so many tasks or activities, maybe things that you were not doing before, you begin to do them, like maybe dancing, singing and all that. So you have to embrace the new responsibility or the roles within your community. Okay, so that is it. Let's move forward. Educate yourself. This is very important. You have to educate yourself. Educating yourself is very, very crucial as well. You know, so part of what you should do when you have been chosen by an Orisha is to educate yourself. Continue learning about the traditions, rituals, and teachings associated with the Orisha. So you have to continue learning. So he who stop learning, you know, is ready to fail. So as long as you don't want to fail in the practice and you don't want to have a misunderstanding with the Orisha that has chosen you, then you have to keep on educating yourself. You have to keep on learning more about the Orisha and the tradition. So continue learning about the traditions, rituals, and the teaching associated with that Orisha. Okay, this is very, very important. This knowledge will help you navigate your spiritual journey. So this will help you. I think it's very straightforward. As you can see, I've simplified all the points for you so that you can easily be reminded and you can easily understand so easily. Okay, so let's move forward. Then this point is very, very important. You know what you should do. You have to be patient. A lot of people are, oh, now that I'm an Orisha practitioner, now that Orisha has chosen me, so I want everything to start working for me, this and that and here and there. Then you have to be patient. Okay? So understand that the journey is personal and may take time. So you cannot just be chosen by an Orisha and within a few weeks you want to be spiritual. No. Or you want something to start happening, you want to start seeing your Orisha in your dreams, you want to start communicating with the Orisha. It doesn't happen overnight. So you have to be patient. So understand that the journey is personal and may take time. Okay, so you don't have to rush. Okay, then trust the process and be open to the lessons that unfold. So you have to trust the process, the procedure, you know, so you have to trust everything. You have to be truthful to yourself and you have to be sincere to yourself. So with this, the Orisha can manifest in your life, then you become very strong and very spiritual. Okay? Now remember, each spiritual path is unique and your personal experience may vary. So this is a conclusion. The experience of Mr. A or Miss A may be different from Mr. B or Miss B. Okay, so do not compare yourself with anybody. You know yourself, you understand yourself much better, and your relationship between you and your Orisha should be well known to you alone. Okay?
So thank you very much for watching, guys. Do not forget, if you are new here, click on the subscribe button down below. And next time, I'm going to share another topic with you that you are all going to enjoy. I'm here to guide you through as we learn the Yoruba spiritual journey. Thank you for watching and get a better life. Bye for now.